Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading Satellite Office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Tuesday, March the 26th, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by wallstreettrading.com. Want to first start by taking a look to see how the indices are trading for the session so far for the day here. The Dow Jones is up a little over 76.5 points. The CompQ is up a little over 7 points. The Russell 2000 is flat. The S&P is up 7 points. We take a look at the commodity space here. Crude oil was strong overnight. That continued into the opening session here. USO is up 32 cents. GLD is up 76 cents. I'm sorry, GLD is down 76 cents. GDX gold miners down 51 cents. JJC copper is down 4 cents. Silver is down 15 cents via the SLV. So across the board, the commodities are weak except for crude oil. Take a look at a couple key sectors here that I track. XOI, the oil index, is up $6.72. XLF, the financials. XLF is up 3 cents. Euro, dollar, FXE is up a penny, and FXE is down a penny. UUP is up a penny, so pretty much flat there. And we're gonna take a look at the currencies here shortly. Let me just bring them up real quick on my bottom screen so I can see what they're doing here. Let's see here. What is this? All right, so pretty much sideways action in the dollar, sideways action in the euro. So let's go ahead and jump into the charts here. Choppy session this morning so far for the day. You can see volume pretty much died out here starting around 11:15 or so. And we're pretty much trading in a range between 1550 on the ES and 1555. So if you're trading the indices today, you're pretty much getting chopped up, having a tough time. Well, not if you're trading the Russell 2000 or the NASDAQ. The ES is chopping around. The Russell 2000 is in a nice little downtrend, which we'll take a look at that chart here shortly. And the NASDAQ futures are kind of trending down a little bit, trying to hold a little double bottom right now. But the ES is the index that's trading sideways the most here. All right, Russell 2000, you have some nice trend action to the downside in that one there. So in any case, going into the afternoon session, you really want to make sure you watch this 1555 level or so. If we break above 1555, look for a move up here towards 1558 half, 1559. If we make a move back down towards 1550, we break below 1550, look for a move down towards 1547.25, the previous day's lows on the ES, the S&P 500 E-minis here. You can see we're just pretty much chopping around the opening price, holding that opening price for the session so far. And that's really about it, folks. Not much to talk about this morning as far as the S&P goes. Now, if we take a look at the triple Qs here and the Russell 2000 and the SPY here, which is going to be the same thing as the ES, but some of you guys watch the SPY. So we'll cover the SPY as well. SPY sideways, holding this 155.60 level as support and resistance around this 156 area or so. Let me take this out. We're having trouble breaking back above yesterday's opening price around 156. So another range here, 156 and 155.60, little 40-cent range in the SPY. We take a look at the triple Qs 50-minute chart. You can see the triple Qs are trending down at a slight angle here. Nothing too crazy. You can draw this nice little downward channel that you could draw on your triple Q chart right here. Not much going on there. We do have a gap fill possibility all the way down here at 68.30 from the gap up that we had this morning. At the same time, we're above most of these little moving averages here on the 50-minute time frame. If we take a look at the IWM, now the IWM is showing some weakness today. This is pretty interesting for the fact that the Russell 2000 did lead us up in the markets here. And today they're leading us down while the other indices are trading sideways. All right, so make sure you keep that in mind as well. So let's talk about some stocks now here. Some strong stocks out of the gate this morning. There were a couple of them. A lot of stocks this morning shot up out of the gate and traded higher to sideways in a grind mode type of action. Like if you take a look at Visa. All right, Visa was actually on our watch list this morning, which we posted in the Facebook page for Wall Street Trading. So if you're not following us on Facebook, make sure you follow us on Facebook. At the same time, if you would like to get access to our chat room where we are calling out these trades and calling out entries and exits, you will want to go to wallstreettrading.com and fill out the form for the 14-day free trial. On the right-hand side, you'll be greeted by me, my partner, and my other partner that moderates with me, and another gentleman by the name of Neil, which he does pretty well at trading the news place. So some of you guys that are interested in learning how to trade the news, we have a gentleman in the chat room that he trades the news pretty well. When there's definitely, of course, when there's some good news to trade. So in any case here, Visa, strong stock out the gate. This was on our watch list for continuation. You can see this one popped up pretty well. 15-minute chart, wide range bar right out the open. 5-minute chart gave you an entry Gave you an entry for a break of a 5-minute bar high here. Again, on a stock that's set up to shoot right off the open, you really want to watch that one on the 1-minute chart so you can make sure you get in there at a cheaper price instead of having to buy up here at the top of this big wide range bar on the first 5-minute candle. And you can see on the 1-minute chart, this thing gave you a nice little buy trigger over this little high right here, 165, and it was off the races. We actually made a nice trade of this stock yesterday. If you guys were following us on the Twitter stream and on the stock tweets and all the other good stuff, and today we had it on watch for continuation. I believe some guys in the room were trading this name right here. One of the gentlemen in the room talked about STX showing some strength right out the gate, and you can see it pretty much gave it all back. But STX, let me make this chart bigger here. STX, another strong name in the market today, which is giving back more than I would like to see it give back. Not involved in this name right now. Some guys in the room were trading this, but you know, when the gentleman in the room called this out, because this was not on our radar, this was like around right here at 35.98. So we were telling that you're probably better off waiting for a pullback to get involved. And you can see here it pushed up, then came right back in, traded sideways, and now it's fading. Look at this stock in the afternoon to try to push up. You take a look at the 50-minute chart. It's about from the previous day's close to today's high, it's still holding about 50% of that action right there. So it still looks pretty good on STX. Another name that you can see here on the 50-minute chart that did pretty well in the same sector is WDC. This one actually traded pretty strong too. But then again here, this thing's giving back more than I really would like to see it give back. If it was real strong, it should have flagged up here near the highs for a possible push higher. Not saying that it's not saying that it can't move back higher. So you definitely want to watch this name for a possible buy in the afternoon. You could draw this nice little trend line in right here. All right, and who knows? Maybe if it could pull back all the way back down towards 48.25, a little washout, it can get a nice little pop up. It could get a nice little bounce off the previous day's highs here. All right, what are some other names that I want to talk about here? Give me 1 second, folks. Okay, Amazon. This was a nice little trade that we called out in the chat room as well. As once we started seeing it show some nice relative strength, call this one out around 258.25, and it hit a high of 260.50. So made a nice little $1.75 move there, and looks to go higher. All right, so from 258.25 right to 260.25, actually $2 there, and it still looks pretty good to go higher. Take a look at the 5-minute chart. The entry to get involved in this one was once it broke over this 258 and started holding as support. Nice push up. Now it's holding previous day's high as support. If you guys recall, Amazon made a nice little reversal on Friday, had a pause day yesterday, and now today it's continuing. So these are a couple names we're watching in the room. We have some other names that we're watching as well. You want to make sure you go to the chat room to check it out, see how we're trading it. Aside from that, ES trading sideways, not really looking to do much today here. I tried to trade Caterpillar this morning. The stock worked out for a little bit, then it ended up trading all the way back down to the lows and stopping me out at the low of the day, as I was using the low of the day as a stop. So, I mean, there's really not much going on. Again, stocks at the top of the list. Oh, almost forgot Netflix. That's how you know we didn't catch Netflix in the room today. But Netflix is up $7.73 from the open. I believe they were on CNBC this morning. There is some news out from them. I believe they got upgraded as well this morning. Netflix is another strong stock on the list. But even this one's just trending higher. Looks like it gave you a pullback here. Let me bring up our Fusion charts. This is our charting platform for our software that we have for our traders. Anyway, Fusion is a software, by the way. Anyway, so Netflix opened up here at 184. It's been going off to the races ever since. May get some pullback action, but looks like the opportunity to buy a dip was right here at 189. Take a look at the 5-minute chart. The 5-minute chart, you can see this was a nice entry right here, which I missed it. I wasn't even watching this stock, to be honest with you guys here. This stock was trading between 189 and 190. Gave you a nice little dollar range right here, then started pushing up. That was your continuation pattern. Gave you another continuation pattern right here. And this was another little move to get involved there if you're looking for Netflix to go up. So some decent action out there, guys, while the market's trading sideways. You really just want to make sure you're in the right names. All right. Again, if you have not been to the website yet, wallstreettrading.com, come check us out. If you're interested in trading with our prop firm, shoot me an email. Contact me via ccooper@wallstreettrading.com or send an email to send an email to our support that you can find on our website at the top right corner where it says contact. All right, folks. Have a great afternoon, and I'll catch you guys after the close for the After the Bell market summary. Cheers.